The Kyrgyz government says it wants to help the US in the war on terror, and the base is used to fight the ongoing campaign in Afghanistan just a few hundred miles south.
Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go. Baby, please don't go down in New Orleans, you know I love you so.
Despite the size of the base, the American presence in the country is relatively discreet. The soldiers are confined to the base, where a bit of America is brought to the former Soviet Union.
Feel strange?
A little bit. Because Americans or foreigners are in charge of this land. This is part of some sort of a game between big powers, so that's probably the reason for the base to be here. But
we're really lucky to be here right now because now that the weather's getting warmer, every tent is getting a little deck built. Ours just got built yesterday.
Captain Ortez is based in Germany, but has now been in Kyrgyzstan for 7 months. She showed us around her living quarters, which she insists are temporary. Where's yours?
Right here.
This is yours. The collection of cuddly toys is, I have to say, a little extraordinary.
Okay.
You don't really seem to be a representative of the omnipotent, all-powerful, all-conquering American military forces. You're the friendly side of it, aren't you?
One of the things that we do here is we play bingo on Saturday nights.
You play bingo?
Bingo.
Right.
And my very first Saturday, I won a stuffed animal.
Right.
This, our base exchange sells it. It says greetings from Bishkek. So, of course, I had to buy it as a souvenir. Once you get them, you got to display them, right?
You've got lots of books here. What are the reading material you got here?
I don't know.
What is this?
They've all been sent to me.
You have Confessions of a Shopaholic. You have a book called Good in Bed.
My sister sent that to me.
The Americans are the dominant force here, but the Dutch, Spanish, Danes and Koreans have also contributed to the coalition. Dutch military police, that seems to be their tent.
Yes.
It's good to see the Dutch have got their bikes. Even here. I think we should go to the gift shop.
Oh, you want to go? Oh, I forgot, the gift shop. Okay. This is a gift shop of Kyrgyz handicrafts, which is really lucky for us since when we don't get to go off base, we can't shop downtown. It's sort of a taste of Kyrgyzstan here on base.
That's not particularly Kyrgyz, is it? Donald Duck. You've even got Harry Potter. Is this official Harry Potter merchandising? I'm not sure.
I haven't been in here in a while.
What do you think you'll buy to take back with you?
Well, I've already bought 2 chess sets, and I've bought one of the flasks with Lenin on it, and I'll probably buy a couple more souvenirs.
I find it almost unbelievable that you're selling Lenin hip flasks on a coalition Air Force base in the former Soviet Union, and you have said, you've just confessed
that I have
you have bought 2 of these.
And I have a friend who won one at bingo, and I'm pretty sure everyone has one.
Captain Ortez, the world has truly changed. The Danes have sent several F-16s that fly daily sorties into Afghanistan. Can you just explain to us what... Maybe if we come back...
we go around this way.
Yeah. So what there is that problem. You've just hit your head on a missile, Dimitri. It's not very safe, okay? What
as long as nothing happened to the missile.
Never mind his head.
Expendable.
What have we got here in terms of the weaponry that's on this plane?
Here we have a 500-pound laser-guided bomb, and it can hit the target on some distance with high accuracy. We have a revolving 20mm machine gun, and we are carrying 500 shots, and we fire 100 shots per second.
100 shots per second.
Yeah.
Extraordinary. The Americans fly special forces and supplies into Afghanistan from here in C-130 cargo planes.
Hey, sir.
My planes are right over that way. If you want to follow me.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Hi, how are you?
Hello, nice to meet you. Are we following you in that?
No.
Is that the Colonel's transport around here?
Exactly, it's a distinguished vehicle.
That's Colonel Miller, and he's the squadron commander of the C-130. So we're going to follow him, and he's going to take us to his aircraft.
Okay. It's not the most dignified form of transport for a colonel, is it?
It's not. And the ones that
Why hasn't he got a driver?
We're a deployed location. We're warriors.
But this is like a golf cart.
Some of them have names on them. So there's one that you'll see driving around the base that has Bob on the back of it.
Somebody drives around in a golf cart called Bob.
Yes.
I worry about the state of the world at points like this.
We have to find humor where we can.
Indeed we do. This is very true. And we're finding plenty of that.
Okay, and the thing here is that you can film our aircraft as much as you want, but the airport just asks that you not film the
mothballed ones
relics,
there.
yeah.
I'm embarrassed about them.
These planes came online at the end of the Vietnam War, so some of these are actually Vietnam War veteran airplanes.
And where have they been in the years since?
We're based out of Abilene, Texas. This unit, and so really we're a worldwide unit. We've done service in Bosnia, we've done service in Kosovo, we've flown in South America, flown in Southeast Asia. So really these planes get around.
How many planes do you have under your command?
We have enough to get the job done. I can't give you the specific number because that is classified, but what I will tell you is that we're providing 24 hours, 7 days a week airlift support for Operation Enduring Freedom. This airplane can do a little bit of everything from carrying cargo to carrying people, and that's what we do. You know, our motto is you call, we haul.
You call, we haul.
You bet.
And how long are you going to be here for?
Don't know the answer to that question. Right. But I guess I always think of, and I tell my guys, as long as it takes.
Okay.
You know.
But America's making a commitment to this country and the region, it seems now, isn't it?
Well, I think we're in it for the long haul. I think our president always says the global war on terrorism is not going to be a short-term thing. And I keep telling my guys it's a marathon, not a sprint. So,
are you just beginning it?
I'm probably on about the 12th mile.
Right. You've lived in the United States, you're a well-educated guy. Do you think they're going to just pack everything up and leave?
Well, there have been speculations that they will stay here, as long as they can, because it was after September the 11th, it was a great opportunity for them to get into the backyard of Russia.
The Soviets left their backyard in a mess. After mining uranium in Kyrgyzstan for their nuclear weapons program, there has been little cleaning up since the Soviet Union collapsed.
There's a number of highly radioactive waste dumps and old uranium dumps in this region. The worry, of course, is not only environmental, it's that terrorists or their supporters could get access to these sites, be able to steal some of the material contained in them and use them in a dirty bomb, in a radiological bomb. So we're off now to have a look at a couple of the sites, just to try and assess the security of them and also to assess the condition of them, whether how bad the deterioration is. We are quite worried about the radioactivity or the radiation threat from them. But we've got some equipment with us which we'll be using to keep us safe, which our guide from the government is also going to wear. He doesn't normally have any equipment. He just has to rely, he says, on milk to counter some of the effects of radiation and vodka to forget about it afterwards.
So this is Mylisu town, the town which has all the radioactive waste sites. So we're going to go and check out one of them.
Сейчас мы вот здесь. Вот.
Вот он.
Нам надо попасть вот.
Проедем.
If we want to get here, we've got to go past these two radioactive dumps.
Пойдет, да?
They're all very close to each other. Therefore, it's better just to walk from here.
Well, the suits are really just to protect us from dust. They won't protect us from radiation as such, but they'll protect us from radioactive particles that we might breathe in, might get lodged in our lungs. That's the thing we really need to avoid.